Imagine this. Your brain lights up the moment you open Instagram. Your eyes widen. Your thumb automatically starts scrolling. And every few seconds, something new appears. Something unpredictable. Something that gives you that tiny rush of satisfaction. But the second you open your textbooks, that excitement vanishes. Your brain slows down, your focus dies, and you start thinking, why can't I study like I scroll? The truth is, it's not your fault. It's chemistry. Your brain is wired to crave dopamine, the chemical of anticipation and reward in modern apps like Instagram. TikTok and YouTube have hacked that system perfectly. They give you unpredictable rewards, novelty, and instant feedback. Studying gives you none of that. It's silent, slow, delayed, and boring. But what if you could make studying trigger the same dopamine loop your phone does? Because the real trick isn't to fight dopamine, it's to redirect it. You can make your brain addicted to studying the same way it's addicted to scrolling, by understanding how dopamine actually works. Most people think dopamine is the chemical of pleasure, but it's not. Dopamine is about anticipation, about wanting, about craving what's next. You don't get dopamine when you win. You get it when you're about to. Every time you refresh your feed, your brain whispers, maybe there's something new, and that maybe releases dopamine. That's the loop we need to build into studying. The first step is to break your work into micro-goals. Your brain doesn't like massive tasks that seem endless. It loves quick wins. When you open your book, set tiny checkpoints. Open your notebook, write a heading, highlight a line, finish one paragraph. Each one should take 2 to 5 minutes. Every small completion gives your brain a hit of satisfaction, just like every swipe does on Instagram. You're hacking your dopamine system by creating frequent, achievable rewards. The second step is novelty. The human brain releases more dopamine when something slightly new happens. Not completely different, but just enough to feel fresh. That's why TikTok works. Every video is familiar, yet new. Use that when you study. Change subjects every 25 minutes. Switch pens, move to a new spot, play a different ambient sound. Novelty tells your brain, hey, something's happening, and that keeps dopamine alive. The third step is feedback. On social media, you get likes, comments, hearts, proof that something happened. When you study, you get nothing. That silence kills motivation. So create your own feedback system. Use a progress bar, a checklist, sticky notes you peel off after each topic, or even a digital tracker. The act of seeing progress builds anticipation for the next reward. The fourth step is unpredictability. Instagram works because you never know what's coming next. Sometimes you see something funny, sometimes boring, sometimes shocking. That uncertainty keeps you hooked. So, don't make your study rewards predictable. Sometimes take a break after 30 minutes, sometimes push through 40. Sometimes reward yourself with a snack, sometimes with music. The randomness makes your brain stay alert and engaged, waiting for the next surprise. Fifth, pair studying with pleasure. If you only associate studying with pressure and scrolling with fun, your brain will always choose the latter. So merge them. Light a candle, make a cup of coffee, play chill music, or study in a cozy environment. The more pleasurable cues you attach to studying, the more your brain rewires the link between focus and reward. Step 6. Protect your dopamine in the morning. Think of dopamine as a currency. If you waste it on scrolling as soon as you wake up, you've spent your motivation before the real work begins. Start your day without social media. Do your hardest task first, while your dopamine tank is full. You'll notice deeper focus, faster learning, and longer attention. Step 7. Add storytelling. The brain loves stories because stories create tension and release the core of dopamine. Turn your learning journey into a narrative. Instead of saying, I have to study biology, say, I'm mastering biology to train my brain like a scientist. You become the main character. Facing challenges, leveling up, and winning small battles. This emotional framing releases dopamine through purpose and identity. Step 8. Celebrate every 25-minute session. Don't wait until the exam to feel good. After each focus block, stand up, Stretch and celebrate. Clap. Say done. Or just smile. It sounds silly, but it works. Physical celebration creates a spike of dopamine and reinforces the effort equals reward loop. Soon, your brain starts craving that mini celebration, and you'll find it easier to start studying. Step 9. Understand the boredom dip. Every time you study, there's a moment, usually around 20 minutes in, when you suddenly feel like quitting. That's not laziness, it's a dopamine dip. Your brain temporarily lowers stimulation to test if the activity is worth continuing. Most people quit there, but if you push through for 5 more minutes, you'll trigger a second dopamine wave. That's when real focus begins. Push past the dip, and you'll unlock deep concentration. Step 10. Limit artificial dopamine. The more time you spend scrolling, the less joy you get from studying. It's like eating candy all day and then wondering why healthy food tastes bland. You've overstimulated your reward system. Try a dopamine detox, a few hours or a full day each week with no social media, no junk entertainment. You'll be shocked how enjoyable studying feels again when your brain resets. Step 11. Leave something unfinished. When you end a session, don't complete the last problem or paragraph. Leave an open loop. Your brain hates unfinished business, and it'll crave closure, pulling you back to your desk the next day. This trick is called the Zeigarnik effect, and it's one of the easiest ways to build consistency. You're using your brain's own psychology against procrastination. Finally, remember this. You don't need to fight dopamine. You need to train it. Right now, your brain is chasing other people's content, other people's goals, other people's validation. Redirect that same energy toward your own progress. You become the algorithm. Your desk becomes your feed. Your books become the content. Every page is a like your future self gives you. The same way you refresh your phone for something new, you can refresh your mind by learning something new. The rush you get from notifications can be replaced by the satisfaction of mastering ideas. You just need to make your progress visible, your rewards frequent, and your environment slightly novel. Think about it. What if every time you opened your notebook, your brain got the same buzz it gets from unlocking your phone? That's not a fantasy, that's science. It's neuroplasticity. Every time you attach a small dopamine hit to studying, you strengthen the neural pathway that says study equals good. Over time, your brain won't need external motivation. It'll crave studying on its own. You'll stop asking, how do I motivate myself? And start feeling restless not studying, because your brain will associate learning with reward. That's how people become obsessed with progress. Not by discipline alone, but by designing dopamine loops that serve their goals. So the next time you catch yourself scrolling mindlessly, pause and think, what if I gave my brain something better to chase? The likes fade in seconds, but knowledge compounds for life. Train your dopamine, and you'll stop fighting your brain. You'll start using it. That's how you make studying feel like scrolling Instagram. By turning your focus into the most